Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have been a little MIA from here because I've been traveling, I've been working, I've been doing so many different things, and I just didn't feel like I had enough time to share the behind the scenes. But it's officially May, so I feel like I have a little bit more balance in my life, and now I can actually focus on filming the behind the scenes. Plus, there's so many fun projects that I'm working on right now, and I truly just want to share the process. As you might have noticed already, I have a pile of clothes behind me. That's a collaboration that I'm doing with Aerie. I'm working with an agency, so I'm creating one reel and 5 photos for the brand. The idea is to have this sort of like a travel outfit combos. I actually need to return the items, so it's kind of sad, it's kind of strange, but that's okay. I still get to film content with these pieces, and I might keep a few because I genuinely love them. So I'm gonna take you along on the ride. First outfit is on. It's so cute. It's this like a lemon yellow, like pastel color. It's from their offline collection. Guys, I'm in trouble. I think I want to keep this for myself. Oh my god. Okay, so I just wrapped filming everything. I think I filmed like 4 or 5 different looks, including this one where I'm like opening the scene. We have a problem, guys, because I literally loved every single outfit that I put on, and I think I'm just gonna keep a lot of it. I'm not gonna keep all of it. I'm gonna return the accessories. I'm gonna return some leggings that I already have, sort of like black leggings kind of thing. But the matching sets, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, I have to keep those. Hey guys, every time I post on Instagram, I feel like I always get this question about how I film my content. And you'll be surprised, but it's actually very simple rules that I follow every single time I create content. And that hasn't changed in the past 2 years almost, ever since I got my phone. I have an iPhone 16 Pro, which to me has an amazing camera. If you have 15, you're probably okay to 14. You probably need an upgrade, especially if you are trying to take content creation seriously. I'm not saying go get the most expensive camera out there, but at least invest in a phone that has really, really good camera. I personally always go with an iPhone. It's just easier for me to use. I tend to upgrade my iPhone every 2 years because I feel like that's when the actual changes and updates happen. So I will be getting the new one, iPhone 18 most likely, in September. And these are the exact same settings I film every single time I create content. So write it down, memorize it, set it up in your phone, and don't have to think about it ever again. So for video, I always start with a 4K 30 FPS or 30 frames per second. I know a lot of people love to do 60. For me, I do it from time to time, but depending on what I'm filming, if it's like a very fast movement and I need to slow it down, like a slow-mo, which is not something I do every single day, then I might go for the 60 FPS. I don't see a huge difference between the 30 and 60. The only thing is the 30 takes a lot less memory and space in my phone, which for me, that's huge. So that's pretty much the main reason why I go with 30 instead of 60, and also because I really don't see a huge difference in the content quality. HDR is always turned off for me. Every brief I've gotten from a brand, in the instructions, it always says turn off HDR. I've never seen one that says we encourage HDR. So for that reason, I have it already set up to be off at all times. Another major thing for me is lighting. The way I have my setup right now is the way I film, the lighting I try to use. I don't like to film on a direct sunlight because I feel like the glare, it's kind of distracting. The shadows are distracting that sometimes a direct sunlight can create. So I tend to go for a more even lighting and usually film in the morning because I get the best natural lighting in the morning in my apartment. For you, depending on where your apartment house is located, that can be in the afternoon, in the evening. You might be lucky to have it all day, but for me, it's usually between 10 to 2. That's where I get the most natural but even kind of lighting. And I know a lot of times if I'm filming an actual product, I do want that direct light into the product. But when I'm filming like a talking video like this, for example, I want more of an even lighting. It's also not in my eyes, it's not in my face, so I can open my eyes and I can talk to you like normal, and yet it's very clear. This is literally what every brand desires in their video. Number 2 is artificial lighting. I have my artificial thing. I usually just use this, and I know a lot of people have the softbox to kind of, I don't know what it exactly does. I think it's like helps with the reflection of the lighting. It like soften it a little bit. I might get it in the future. I just feel like right now I don't necessarily need it. I will really use this in my bathroom because I don't have any natural lighting in my bathroom. This lighting makes everything crisp. So if you are filming in an area where you just simply don't have natural lighting or no lighting at all, then I encourage you to use a professional lighting. One thing I would also say with this, you can even turn off the lights completely in your room and just have this, and it will just brighten up, especially if you're like makeup, skincare kind of content or like talking video. It will capture your face and it would emphasize everything while everything else in the background will be kind of blurred out and like dark. Again, for those face stalking videos of like showing something of a specific product on your face, I think that's a really, really good trick. It's nothing to do with your phone and your settings, but it's just a tip that I like to share. And last but not least, have your grid on, meaning you can turn on your grid in your phone camera settings where you can see the lines on the screen, including this one line that goes from white to yellow. I think this really helps if you really want your content to stand out in terms of like high quality, if you want to be known for that, like I'm a high quality creator. And that's literally all the tips I have and I think that are worth mentioning. This is what has worked for me, and I want you to memorize it as a good starting point, and then you can play around with your settings, but these I would always have turned on at all times. Hi guys, it's a photo day for Vaseline. I have about 3 to 4 photos to get done today, and this is what we're dealing with. Let me just turn. Summer vibes are in, so I'm doing a little kind of like a beach glow vibe. I was looking online and I think there was like a $20 for a bag of sand, and I was like, I'm going to the beach, so I might as well just pick up some sand there. I literally filled up a bottle of orange juice with sand, and that's what we're working with right now. I feel like it's still a little wet, but it looks pretty good on the photo. I just poured some of the other bottle to kind of look like it's dripping, and I think I already marked it. I think this is gonna be, wait, I want to see the actual drip. I think this is gonna be the final photo, you guys. Zoom in a little bit. You can see, sorry, this is changing. You can see the actual drop. Anyways, I can't operate both phones at the same time apparently, but turned out pretty cute. Okay, so another thing today, I am jumping on a call with a brand, actually with an agency that I'm working with for the first time. It's a tea brand that I love and use, and we're going to do a concept like a tea time, tea party. So it's going to be a lot of props, a lot of kind of staged sort of video, which I'm really getting good at, I have to say, and I'm really enjoying them. And yes, they take a lot more time than just a talking video, but the feminine side of me just loves those kind of, and honestly, I just make a day out of it. You know, I actually like enjoy the tea or whatever it is. I try to enjoy it and make it like, okay, I did this, you know, like might as well just use it. So that's for today. And I'm also filming 3 videos later. I know it sounds crazy, but they're just pretty much like talking video with very simple b-roll. So I think I can execute it all today and then just like maybe edit tomorrow, because today is the first sunny day in a long time. So I think I just want to chill by the pool later. Hi guys, we're back on my floor. I wanted to show you a little bit behind the scenes of a quick but really cool concept I'm doing today for Vaseline. They sent me an inspiration, and it's basically, I better show you. So basically we have their main product, which is the Sunlit Glow, and then they also have the minis. So the idea is to have this cheese shredder grinder, and so like pretend like I'm shredding this, and these are coming out. This comes off, and these are coming out of the shredder. I thought it was such a cool idea. It's gonna be a very short, like 5-second video with kind of like a stop motion effect. So that's what I'm working on today. I think I want to have an overhead shot, so I use this tripod, I guess. It's not really a tripod, but it's kind of like an overhead. If I really want to get that like perfectly parallel shot from above, I would typically use this. So anyways, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this, position it where it's like kind of one comes out one at a time, and then this is gonna look so good. I'm so excited. Keeping it a light workload today, pretty much. Half the day is gonna be filming and half the day is going to be admin. So it's a very hot day, so I'm wearing a dress. It's a little OOTD. All right, I'll see you next time. I don't know how to say this, but here it is. I'm working with L'Occitane. Guys, I've been waiting for this inbound for 3 years now. All the UGC creators that I admire, they've all worked with L'Occitane. And I was like, what is wrong with my content? Like, why are they not reaching out? But it finally happened. In April, they reached out and we did a whole package, and I'm working on a retainer basis now with them for 3 months, and I just got their first package. I mean, I am beyond excited. Like, this is genuinely one of my favorite brands. When I went to France, I went into their flagship store, and they have like a whole bakery and cafe, and it's like a whole experience where you can try their products, and like, it's the dream. Okay, excited. So let's see. I'm not sure what I'm getting yet, but it is, I know it's gonna be good. Whatever this is, it's gonna be amazing. I mean, softening shower oil. Yes, they redid their packaging. Super skin oil. Yes, yes. Then we have shimmering body oil. And then we've got the delightful mist hair and body perfume. Guys, this is gonna be literally my favorite perfume. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, how is this so good? Like, that's it. This is what I'm gonna smell like for the rest of my life. This is gonna be a great collaboration because I know when I receive a product, and I'm just so excited to have the products in my hand, and try them out. I know the content is gonna come out so freaking good. Just wrapped filming for number 7. Well, actually I have still one more video to go, which is sort of just like a product, and it won't include me in the video. And it's sort of like just romanticizing the new collection. And I mean, it's so easy to romanticize it. How pretty is that? And this also, this is actually one of my favorite. This is the this is a serum spray. I've been into sprays lately before I even apply my makeup. I mean, before I even apply my skincare, I usually spray my face because I feel like it soaks in the ingredients and the product better after your skin is a little bit damp. So I love that. I mean, I'm personally obsessed with this collection. Today is definitely a huge filming day. I already have one video ready to go. Next one is for Gooder. I am creating like a promo Memorial Day sort of video, just talking about the sale, super simple. I'm gonna include some B-roll. I'm not sending the script to this agency. Usually they just like have me adjust it if something I'm saying is not in line, or they just want like a simple adjustment. I'll just do it after. I feel like some agencies just let you do it and some want a full like approval for the script before you film. Either way, it's fine with me. But this is my 3rd or 4th time working with Gooder. I really like these actually. They have very sporty sunnies, which I don't usually use, but they also have this like super fashionable sunnies, and they're about 35 bucks. I mean, I think for the price, they're polarized, super cute. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do something indoor and outdoor, sort of like a mixed, a try on. It's gonna be a short 15-20 second video, so that's gonna be next. And the 3rd video today, I'm doing a CGC, sort of like a just opening a product, trying it out and reacting to it, like super simple. I'm gonna give them like 2 to 3 variations of it. But I worked with this agency on some other brands before, and they're like super easy to work with, barely any revisions. They pay well, and I just love working with them. They offered me this. It was like, okay, it's a no-brainer. Send me the product, I'll do it. I just love easy collabs. I mean, I do love to dive into like more complicated scripts and edits and stuff like that, but I love when there's just like a simple collab that's sort of like a last minute that I can squeeze in. And honestly, hate to say it, but it's easy money, but it's not always like that. So, but whenever they come, you take them. I appreciate if you're here watching this entire video. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and let me know what you want to see next.